big group substitution here for Milwaukee. JaVale McGee's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vaughn's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Smith out there with Garnett. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Levine in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Jang, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Freak with it. He had 13 points in the win against Boston.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Here's Levine, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Here's Freak. He's got 9. Here's the screen. Parker kicks to Freak, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Pass to Middleton. Parker, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Levine. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And that one's good. Freak. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Rebound by Dieng.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Muhammad with it. He's against Parker. Muhammad, no luck. Moving it up. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket for Middleton.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And so it's a close. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. JaVale McGee's checked in for Plumlee. Parker comes in for Monroe. Chris Middleton's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Freak subbed in for Carter-Williams. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Freak in at the 1. Wiggins kicks to Muhammad. Rubio. Rebound by Parker.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Antetokounmpo against Wiggins, and he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 12 in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Freak passes to Parker. He kicks it to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Jang's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rubio outside. Stolen by Middleton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
There's a screen. The pass to Rhodes. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Middleton dishes to Freak. The tray. Muhammad grabs the board.
All right, target seven coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play. Minnesota making some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Wiggins comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Muhammad in for Levine.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Timberwolves.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Mayo. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Zhang is out there with Garnett. And it's Muhammad in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Antetokounmpo kicks to McGee. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Dang. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
From deep, missed. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they've started the season on an extremely upbeat note, winning 8 of their first 9 games. They've been solid in just about every aspect. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he's at the MVP.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg. Chris Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Tony Snell's checked in for Tayshaun Prince, and Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. So the Bulls 5 right now. Butler and Snell are the wingmen. Taj Gibson is out there with Mirotic, and it's Brooks in at the point guard. Bucks trail by 3. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Well, guys, in terms of their focus coming into this one, he said he's expecting their defense, especially on the interior, to be vital. He said we can protect the rim with our shot blocking. Of course, we'd prefer to keep them outside the paint, but that capability to deny finishes certainly could come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
Snell, the pass to Brooks. Mirotic, the screen. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. Uncovered. That one bounces around and comes back out. Bucks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. JaVale McGee's checked in for Milwaukee. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Vaughn's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Checking in for Milwaukee, Rashawn Vaughn.
Mirotic, the screen. And Gibson kicks to Butler. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
There's the pick. Dishes to McGee. Vaughn, the pass to Freak. 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago. You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case. Both teams changing it up here. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Freak, he's in at the point. Antetokounmpo is out there with Monroe. Then it's...
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And Brooks, here we go. Here's Noah. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Monroe.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Brooks. He had 13 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Kicks to Freak. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Brooks kicks to Mirotic. Brooks outside. A three ball. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Freak. Misses the three. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit. He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Mirotic dishes to Brooks. And count it from 19 feet away. Brooks has got 5. Now Freak takes a 3. And he gets it to go. Freak's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. And we're through the first half of basketball. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Swap here for Milwaukee. Chicago also making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Brooks in for Jimmy Butler. So for Chicago right now, we've got Rose. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Brooks in at the 2 guard.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
From deep. The offensive rebound. And the shot is good. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
To the left side wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bucks trail by 4. They set the screen. And it's Freak missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And the foul called on Freak.